once more, hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm doing another Hollywood Hot Topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you, Marissa, for telling me that. I usually play the music first and then I start talking afterwards. So the first thing I want to talk about was the Weekend concert. So y'all, that concert was the bomb. So let me give y'all a little recap on it. So as y'all know, Doja Cat, which we're gonna talk about her in a bit, she was supposed to be like the headliner for the concert. But Sister Girl decided to get like something was wrong with her throat or something. She had to get surgery. She pulled out of the concert. Mind you, a lot of people got the tickets because of her. They didn't get the tickets because of the Weekend, right? So I was even sitting next to, because I went with my sisters, I was sitting next to these two girls or whatever. They got the tickets just for Doja Cat. So a lot of people was there for Doja Cat, right? So it's so funny. You could tell the people that were there for Doja Cat, and you could tell the people that were there for the Weekend. The people that was there for the Weekend, they knew all of his songs. Cause y'all know me, I'm an older Weekend fan. I'm not a newer Weekend fan. Okay, so like I don't know his newest stuff, like off of Don FM, like his newest album. I don't know a lot of the songs from there, only the most popular ones. But his old stuff, I know like mostly all of it. So like when they were saying his new stuff, the ones who bought the ticket for him, they went crazy. They're like, like you know how people were like, the Weekend is like the new age Michael Jackson. Being at that concert, it made me realize it's true. It's 100% true. He is the new age Michael Jackson. Cause like the way, literally, there was girls that passed out. They had to be taken out in an ambulance. Like it was no joke. I'm not playing with y'all. They had to take them out in an ambulance. That's how bad it was. I should have vlogged it, but next time I go to one of these things, I'm gonna vlog it. Cause I should have vlogged it. I should have vlogged it. But like literally after the concert ended, mind you, my friend went, but I didn't go with her. But she was seated underneath me, like she was seated like the stadium, I guess, part underneath me, and she told me how she told me how you said there was 500 people. Let's see. Oh yeah, she told me how basically um she said how there was two girls in front of her that passed out, right? And then on our way out of the concert, me and my sisters, we were leaving. There was a girl; she was being taken out on a stretcher because of her passing out. Like that's how bad it was. And then, yeah, and he did the little tongue thing. Y'all know that little tongue thing that went viral. Let me see if I can find it. Where he did the flick of the tongue, like he eating cooter. He did that little tongue thing. When I tell you, them white girls went crazy. I said, "Oh Lord!" They was like, ah! I was like, "Oh my God!" Like they went crazy. Like it was insane. I'm gonna show you guys the tongue thing if y'all don't know what I'm referring to, because y'all gotta see this. Like I was gagging. And also, mind you, he's really short in person, like extremely, extremely short. Like I thought he was a lot taller in person, extremely short. He came out in the mask. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it, guys. He came out in the mask, and then he revealed his like real face or whatever, right? Because I know he's not gonna sing with just the mask on, and no, he took it off eventually. Let me show you all his little tongue action he did, because I guess it's him eating a hoo ha like a little. Okay, see, look, he did this tongue thing. When he did that tongue thing, when I tell you the crowd went crazy. And mind you, this isn't a video from the concert. Shay posted that a minute ago. But I guess he does it at all of the cities that he goes to. Y'all, them girls, like when he did it, this girl in front of me, she screamed. She was like, she like screamed when he did the little tongue thing. But just the thing that was bad. He didn't come on stage until I believe the concert was supposed to start at 6:30, right? So it was talking about must be a Canadian thing. No, it's a guy doing what's the word called cunnilingus. That's the biblical term. Okay, that's the guy doing cunnilingus. So at first the concert started at 6:30. We're supposed to start like right away and stuff like that. But next thing you know, they had two DJs. They had this horrible DJ. I think his name's DJ Mike or some crap like that. Horrible. He was playing Kanye West whale sounds. Like this the whole this what his DJ set sound like. It was like ooh, like literally. It sounded like whale calls. So when we first heard that sound, we like, oh shoot, the weekend coming out, so everybody rushed to their seats. We see this badass DJ. He keep playing these whale sounds just every 2 seconds. Woo! And mind you, the sound was so loud, it was vibrating. So the whole time, it was just vibrating up against the seats. So then this other DJ came out, DJ Cassandra. Now he's good. So because I've heard his mixes before, like he did the mix with If on Janet Jackson, the like he did the If mix. So he was really good. I liked his set. And then next thing you know, he gets off and they're cleaning the stage for like an hour. So this I'm getting my point, I'm getting to my point with this. The person who was supposed to take that spot was Doja Cat. So everybody was pissed because they're like, had Doja Cat had not pulled out, her and mine, and yes, they were very high. There was a lot of people high out of their minds. I could confirm that. Like I could tell a lot of those people, they popped a Molly, they popped a perk. Okay, they were serving alcohol too at the concession stand. So some of them was drunk. Like this guy, he had to carry out his drunk girlfriend, and he looked inebriated with something too. So I was just like, this whole thing is just a mess. But the concert was good though. He put on a really good show. But it was just the wait. The wait for him to come was like an hour and a half because they had to clean the stage after the DJs left, which I'm like, how is the stage even dirty? But like, I guess they had to double check that it was clean because they didn't want to get sued. Because if he slips and falls, he could sue the whole stadium. Just like Lil Durk when he performed and he got that wind blown in his wonky eye. You feel me? Now he got a wonky eye. He's a pirate, so they don't want him to end up like that. Fat lady, you say you love the Weeknd. Period. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't seen him in concert, it was pretty good. I think it was worth it. I just wish Doja Cat was the opener because I think it would have made the show even more enjoyable. But it is what it is. F Doja Cat, to be honest. She's talking about she's going through mental health issues, which of course that's serious, but due to her shaving her head and all that stuff, like I'm kind of looking at her like maybe it's just she was just bored and tired. Not tired, but she was just tired and didn't want to go on tour with him. Why was the stage dirty? The stage wasn't dirty. They had to like sweep it. I don't know. Like they had to like sweep it. Like they had to extra sweep it or something like that. But they was doing that for an hour. And but not even that. They had to bring out props. So like his what was it? His album is known as the After Hours. So like they brought out this big moon out. So like they had to blow up the moon and like up the whole stage for him. They already had that. You see that little city in the back? They had that little city thing set up. Not gonna lie, he's so Illuminati. I'm still a believer in the Illuminati. He give me very much Illuminati. I'm telling you, like the whole thing, the dancers. I'm like, it's giving me Illuminati. Like this is a whole ritual. Like no lie, it was. Like I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. It was. Like, I was like, whoa. They had the fire come out, and this is the funniest part of the whole thing: the dancers. So the dancers that they had, the dancers that they had, right? They weren't dancers. They weren't actually dancing, but they were like, let me show y'all a clip. Hopefully, if I can find one, I should have vlogged it. My sister has clips. Um, my sister has clips on her phone, so I should have uploaded it with that. But
That's right.
I'm gonna show y'all because y'all gonna get it. Dancers basically had these white sheets over them, so you couldn't see what they looked like, and like they had these big ass long white sheets over them. Mind you, they're going over like fire, not going over fire, but like they're going through the stage sometimes would spew out fire. So like they're going through sometimes through the stage where where fire might hit them or whatever. So it's already dangerous in themselves, right? Oh, I wish I could find pictures and dancers. But just imagine Casper the Ghost. Whatever. Just imagine Casper the Ghost. That's what it felt like. A bunch of Casper the Ghosts. They came out doing little ritual dances, like putting their hands in the air, jiggling, wiggling around like jellyfishes. That's why it seems so Illuminati, because I'm like, y'all not really dancing. And this is giving very much like, I'm talking about they got in a circle, wiggled around in a circle, put their hands in the air in a circle. Mind you, it's a big white cloth over them, and they light up the cloth too. Because sometimes the cloth it'll look red at some points, it'll look orange at some point. So it's like it was giving me that. I'm sorry, it was giving me that. It was giving me that. Would you let a 12-year-old go to a Weekend concert? Hell no. The amount of drunk people that was there and high, I'm telling you, it was not the environment for kids. There were kids there, I could tell you that much, because some of the kids that were entering the venue, you could tell they were underage just by looking at them. Like they look like 14, 15. And I'm like, I thought the sign it said like 18, I think, and older, but 16 or older or 18 or older, one of those. But one thing about him though, his fans are diehard. Like people were crying, all of that crap. There was even people that they came in costume. They had like, because The Weeknd has this thing where like on his new album, he came on the red carpet at one point, looking injured. Like he came at one point looking like injured with his nose broken. There was a guy literally that came to the show with that whole costume on, like with the suit and everything on. Like it was crazy. Sherry, you're late. You're late. You're late. You're late. They are very diehard. Like I was surprised. I was like, damn, like they knew his songs by heart. Okay? By heart. Like you couldn't tell them anything. I'm gonna show y'all more pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, you see that suit thing? There was a guy literally with the same suit on. That's how dedicated they were. The same suit, the same red suit with the injured nose and all that. He came out like a scientist, right? He came out like a scientist like this, but he didn't have the red jacket on. He had like a black jacket on. So he came out like a scientist. There you go. Yeah, this is him in Miami. So he had that mask on, right? So I'm like, please, I want to see at least what he looks like. So he puts on the mask. He took off the mask and then he started singing. Though he belted wow, two people passed out. Bam, just boosh, kapoosh on the floor. Boom. I said, damn. I was like, this nigga got power. Oh my god. I've literally been YouTube watching a couple of BGC fights. The Weeknd should have pulled the Kanye to his fans to be Alley Cats when they see her. LOL, just playing. But whew, it was something. But speaking of Doja Cat, who ruined the concert experience for me, had us with this badass DJ. She recently shaved her head and shaved her eyebrows and basically clapped back at people that were saying she was going through stuff. So this is what she had to say about people saying she's going through things or whatever.
Rich, I'm fine. Like everybody, just the whole like, are you okay, Queen? Makes me want to rip I guess the hair that I have left out, and that would be my pubics. I'm just gonna rip my pubic hair out. I absolutely hate it. That's what I'm saying. I'm rich. I'm fine. Like everybody, just the whole like, are you okay, Queen? Makes me want to rip I guess the hair that I have left out, and that would be my pubics. I'm just gonna rip my.
So yeah, that's what she had to say, clapping back at the people that were claiming that something's wrong with her. Here's my whole thing. I feel as if she hasn't worked hard enough to have her Britney moment. It's not like you've been in this industry now for 10 plus years or something to the point where like you get what I'm saying, that like you could be as reckless. I don't feel like her shaving her hair is reckless, but like I feel like her dropping out the weekend concert was reckless. Maybe I'm just feeling that way because I felt like a big part of the show was missing with her not being there. But like, it made me feel some type of way. Like, did you really drop out of the weekend concert tour dates because of medical reasons, or was it just because you're tired and you feel like you're being overworked? That's my whole thing. Because if it's you being overworked, at least be honest. That's it. Like, it is what it is. She went a step further than Brittany. Like, she's not okay. Like, shaving your head is one thing, but come on, sis. I really feel like, since him just said, I feel like she did that for attention. I don't feel like she's going through anything like traumatic or anything like that. I feel like she's the type of person that puts a lot out there. So if she was, she would have said it like, hey, like, I'm going through this, blah, blah, blah. I pray when I get rich, I don't turn into a weirdo. Same, sis, same. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that wants to join the chat and have anything to say on Doja Cat, or if you went to the weekend concert and you want to tell me your experience. Shaving her hair because she couldn't get the D from the guy off of Stranger Things. She's have you seen her TikTok? She's a real life weirdo. Listen, I know, I know, hell yes. She just rejected and couldn't handle it. I don't think anything's like extremely wrong with her. I did see though that like she did the same thing that she did. Basically, she copied this other artist. There's an artist out there who's not that known that she was saying how she's went to industry parties with her with Doja, and Doja was like bullying her, and she claimed that Doja copied her whole aesthetic, which I could believe because a lot of these big artists out there, let me tell you what they do. They watch these little, and this goes for creators too. YouTube, it could go for any field. They'll watch these creators and stuff that are lower than them, see what they're doing, and be like, hey, I got more following. I'm gonna do the same thing they doing. Maybe twink it a little bit so people don't notice, and then it's gonna pop for me because I got more to follow. Okay, I'm gonna add the fat lady. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, you're on mute. You're on mute. I'm gonna remove you, the fat lady. I'm gonna add you again. Just make sure you take your microphone off of mute. Okay, comment down below once you do. Yes, so that's how I feel about creators. Then that's what they do, like Natalie. Exactly. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. And another thing I wanted to talk about was Blueface. So Jaden had her baby, y'all. Jaden had her baby. Jaden had her baby. Jaden had her baby. So the brother, which is Jaden's son, is having a hard time adjusting to Jaden having another child. Take a look.
Out of her butthole. You want to pick her up?
No.
Why? Cause what?
I'm scared.
Scared?
Guess what? This crystal makes money.
Yeah. Let me show you how to hold her, okay?
No, I don't
Why?
want
She's your baby sister.
I don't want to.
She's so little.
No. How did it came out?
Blueface's son is so adorable. Like, do you guys think? Okay, I want to know. Do you guys think that Blueface having a baby is gonna change how he's acting? Okay, all right, you're back to fat lady. I'm gonna add you. What's going on? What's going on?
I do remember when we talked about, hey everybody, hey boo, I miss you. So
Yeah.
remember we talked about that he had to get rid of Rock because the baby was on the way.
Yeah,
Like this is it. Like when fresh babies come, you know, daddies want to come around. That's
right.
how it works. And shoot, what I came up here to say, Doja Cat definitely is bogus for not doing the concert because that would have been raw, like you said. I was supposed to go see the weekend for my birthday this year,
Mhm.
but he canceled like a loser. I'm
Seriously?
jealous that he did. He canceled it. He was supposed to be in Chicago January 23rd. That's my birthday. It
Oh
was
wow.
Thursday weekend. I'm like, because that's why I asked you, would you bring a 12-year-old? Because my son's going to be 12. And I'm like, he likes the weekend too. But if they
Right.
on that weird stuff, then never
Maybe it's because it's
mind.
Miami, so it's like you know how Miami people, Florida people are kind of different, so it might be
Oh,
different like
yeah.
this city, but just know it was a lot going on. And a lot.
Right. But you know, maybe when he's older, that'll be a gift from mommy to him. Just not yet.
Right. Are you gonna go on the tour and maybe not go on the tour, but go to the concert and maybe just not come with your son, just go on your own?
Yeah. I got a lot. He has a lot of fans up here in Chicago. We love the Weeknd. I've loved the Weeknd since Weekend Games. Like I've been there
Yes.
since day one. Day one. I'm one of them. I actually was going to dress like him. Like you know how he was dressed for the Super Bowl. I was
Right.
gonna do that for Halloween. Yes,
Right.
I was.
There
I was
was
gonna put
somebody.
the
There was a couple of people like that at the concert,
yeah. I'm
dressed
one of
up
those.
like that.
I'm one of them weirdos. Yep, it would have been me. Joe would have been.
His
I
fans
love
are die hard. Like I'm telling you, like I never seen that in my life. I was like, wow, like they love this man. They were like, Abel, like screaming, crying, like Abel, oh my
I
god, Abel.
don't know if I would cry.
They
I
were
might cry
crying.
if I see Mario. I'm a huge Mario fan. I've been loving Mario since I was a little girl,
Yeah,
and him singing next to me. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
right.
Yeah, I'll probably cry for Mario. Cause like, all right, Doja Cat, weirdo. Cause the reason why I said if I was rich, I hope I don't act like that. Cause that's what she said in the comments. When she was answering the comments, like, I'm rich, I could do this. Like, I hope I don't get that rich and just feel like, oh, I don't need eyebrows no more. Like, I don't know.
Like I'm bored. Let me cut my eyebrows off real
Right.
quick.
I don't want to ever be that rich. Like, I think that's overdoing it.
Right. All right. Any thoughts on how Krishan's gonna act in the future now with the baby? Because I feel like she's still gonna act the same. I showed you guys a video earlier. Well, let me show you guys a video now. Well, with Krishan basically waking up to blue clues and being very happy with him in bed. So it seems like nothing has changed. Let me show you guys a little snippet. Seems
Let's
like
check it
nothing
out.
really has changed because apparently they're waking up together. Hold on, y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Where that? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let me show you guys. So this is Rock in bed with blue clues, and she quoted it with "I love waking up to daddy" with a heart emoji blue. What do you think about that?
um, he got she's not in her right state of mind. We can clearly see that. As long as he gonna keep dragging her little self along, she gonna follow. And he was on his way to HELL. She was gonna follow. It's one of those right now.
All right. Any final thoughts on any of the topics I'm going to be covering? I am going to be talking about Candy and Marlo soon, and also Young Miami.
Oh, Young Miami, Paula Ting. Paula Ting. Cause you supposed to be that girl, right?
I'm a
Be that girl.
motherfucking
But
broad.
she's not acting like a hit girl. She's not acting like a hit girl. She's acting like a basic random. Basically, and that's kind of messed up. Cause you Young Miami. Cause when she did that thing at the reward BT thing, and her friend was trying to get her to sit down, that was a true friend. She was
Right.
looking to fool. And now that they broke up, because were they even together? How do you break up with somebody that wasn't even with you?
A lot of people have alleged that it was that relationship was really like a PR type thing, just like the Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Because if you notice, like they broke up so amicably, like you didn't see each other bashing each other, just like with Michael B. Jordan and what's her name and Jordan.
Stevie Harvey
Yeah, Steve
daughter.
Harvey's son. Right. I
Yeah.
mean daughter, yeah. You see how like they broke up amicably. That to me was a PR relationship. Like they do that for face, they do that for the red carpets and all that type of stuff. So
Okay,
that's
so
what
for me, I don't believe. Okay, if you really love each other and it's real, if y'all can break up so cool like that, y'all really ain't broken up or you really didn't care in the first place. Because all my breakups, the police is involved. It gets real ratchet and violent because you laughing and I'm so for real. I'm for real. It be all type of police and
oh
violence and
Lord.
yeah, because we was for real. They too calm. It's either not a real breakup or it was never real in the first place. And y'all feel me in the comments. Let me know if you had some silent, we cool by y'all breakup. Nah, we finna, I'm mad. How dare you?
Oh man, thank you so much for joining. Please join the next live that I have. You know I love having you on there. Here, what you gotta say?
Love you too, babe. See
All right,
ya. Bye,
see you
y'all.
later. Night. So yeah, let's get into Young Miami. A lot of people have felt like she posted on Twitter and she was saying she was having like a breakdown or whatever. So of course everybody just assumed it was after the P Diddy thing, and she claimed that it wasn't. So she clapped back to us shade rumors and people on the internet that it wasn't because of Diddy that she had a breakdown.
And then people really make up stories and believe it. Y'all make up so much, so many scenarios in your head about me, and y'all really believe it. Like the shit I be read about me online, I be like, yo, I had a mental breakdown because of something that I was going through in my personal work life, like about work, like something I was going through. It had nothing to do about me. Y'all really think I'm that weak to have a breakdown about me and get on the internet and tweet? It's never that deep. Like people go through real life. Y'all really get on the internet, make things up, and then be hard down arguing in the comments about it. Like, oh yeah, no, doctor, y'all don't me shut
Sorry about the audio, guys. It's low already in the video, so I can't really do anything. All of my volumes are up, but just take a close listen.
and them knock my toes. Like, y'all clearly see that I'm not my toes. That girl is like a whole white skin. I mean, light skin girl. I am a brown skin girl.
And she also clapped back at the Kevin Gates thing because if you guys look, Kevin Gates posted a video of him rubbing some girl's toes, and you guys know Kevin Gates sleep with everybody. I could tell already that's not Young Miami feet. That's a Hispanic foot or a white foot or a very light skinned girl's foot. That's not Young Miami skin complexion of a feet. Like it just don't make no sense. So that was funny that she kind of addressed that. Because if you look at this is Young Miami's feet, and then you look at this feet, right? It don't compare. So it's kind of funny how people kind of just assume that it was Young Miami's feet. Those ain't my toes. Okay, here's what I think she was saying she had the mental breakdown for. I think it was due to the album. I feel as if she's probably having a hard time writing, and maybe she was just like, JT, I can't come up with another lyric, dog. Like, I can't come up with another lyric. You gonna have to write for me or Constantana. So it probably had to do with the album. That's what I'm just guesstimating that it was on. Like I really didn't think it was about Diddy. Because if y'all don't know, Young Miami's with Diddy for the experiences and the money. Nothing else. Like I can't I could bet my top dollar he's not DICK-ing her down because YouTube likes to play around. I just highly doubt that. Like I highly doubt that. It can be entertaining, but it's not cute. Young Miami had to clear that up, effing with her Diddy back. Exactly. She's always been a weekend from a rapper, just entertaining. That's what I'm saying. Like she's more so of like an influencer than like a good rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like a good rapper. Ashley, yes, I will be getting to Big Brother on my other channel. I know a lot has happened with Nicole going home, her still being in denial about her bullying Taylor, which is crazy. Said something, you say you want to be Diddy's girlfriend? You want to know where to sign up? I just dropped the link if anybody wants to join. If you guys have any opinions on this whole Young Miami situation. Like I said, I really don't think it had anything to do with Diddy. You know who I miss Young Miami being with? I miss her being with the producer dude. I forgot his name, but I think they were a really cute couple together. Like I really miss them being together. I think like he really was riding or die for Young Miami, and not even that. He still has stated that he checks up on Young Miami's son and just checks on her to see if he and the son and her are okay. So I'm like, if that don't tell you that's the right person for you, then I don't know what else to tell you, Young Miami. Like, goddamn. You said, wait, we can sign up for it. Yep. Just hit the link in Diddy's bio. Hit the OnlyFans, okay? And then you can become Diddy's girlfriend. All right. Yeah. Not gonna happen. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Okay, and another topic, right? I want to know what you guys feel about this. Do you guys think this is too soon, right? Let me know if you guys think this is too soon. So it's been announced today Nikki's going to be honored with the Vanguard Award at the 22 VMAs. Do you guys think it's too soon or do you guys think she deserves it? I think she deserves it. And let me tell you why. There still hasn't been a rap female that has come across the industry that has challenged Nicki to the point where it looks like she might be dethroned. And I don't want to hear Cardi B because there's many arguments against that. She's not consistent enough, in my opinion. Cardi B's very lazy. You feel me? She uses too much of her past record, like sales and everything, to justify where she's at right now career wise. I'm sorry. She should have been put out other albums since her last album. I don't care what anybody says. You could be a barb or not, but it's facts. Facts are facts are facts are facts. Period. She's lazy. I'm sorry. I know she started a family and everything like that, but if you want to be top dog and compete against the top dog, you got to move in top dog ways, okay? And Nikki has proven that. Like her or not, and I don't like some of the things that she's done. Don't get me wrong, but you can't dispute the fact that she deserves this, okay? Because nobody has went up against her and been close to dethroning her musically wise. Megan tried, she couldn't do it because Megan, to me, she's a self-sabotager. You've seen how she's been talking about how her label, she feels as if her label's hating on her. This is the second label that you feel as if hates you. How is a label gonna hate their, don't get me wrong, a label has hated their own artists, but Megan now has shown a pattern of maybe she's the problem. I still think that Tory shot her though, I'm not gonna cap. Allegedly, I still think that, but just because of how he's acted. But I do feel as if she does have toxic mannerisms. But she's tried to kind of dethrone Nicki, hasn't worked. Doja hasn't worked. Cardi, she's come maybe close, but she got lazy, didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Iggy Azalea, at one point she was getting up there when she was with T.I. and like, you feel me? She was popping it, fell off. You get what I'm saying? It's just facts. The facts are facts. I don't care, okay? Asian Doll is a problem no one cares to speak on. You talking about she can rap. The thing is with Asian Doll can rap. Don't get me wrong, she can rap. But I feel as if she kind of succumbs too much to the online beef and the online hate, which makes her look like a pseudo celebrity. She becomes in the box of Ari and them because of the online stuff that she does. That's what I think. Had she behaved more like a Beyonce attitude, I think she would rise up more in the rap girl status. That's what I think. Damn said something. You said Asian Doll a bit too busy getting rather. Oh, they say Nicki don't have a good music video. Anaconda is not it. She's getting that award because she is an influential person in hip hop because she's super creative. Like, not because she. Don't do that. To me, she's influential like Gaga, Michael, Rihanna, or Beyonce. I'm sorry, she is. How is she not influential if rap girls have came up like a Dream Doll? Sorry, Dream Doll. I like Dream Doll, but a lot of her influence comes from Nicki. I know she says it comes from Little Kim, but a lot of it comes from Nicki. Life in Plastic is a Nicki carbon copy. Like, let's keep it a buck. You have the pink wig on, you have the plastic surgery. Like, that's Nicki, like, influenced. Sorry. It's just facts. Like, it's facts. And I don't even like Nicki. Like, I'm not saying I don't like her like that, but I'm not even a hardcore barb. Like, you know how some barbs be like, they be in the comments going crazy. I'm not even that type of person, but I'm just gonna call it a spade a spade. Like, she deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. Nobody's come against her yet. So unless one of these rap girls, you feel me, stop being pussies and tighten up and get up there and challenge her album wise, musically wise, then we could start talking. But nobody's done that yet. And that's just facts. Remy could have, but she messed up being messy. I'm Remy Ma and Papoose. Is that raw? Remember when Remy was on Love and Hip Hop and she was talking. She was in the confessional. She was just like, "I'm over here in the club drinking, and then I look over, and there's two bitches brawling in the club, and I look over and I say, is that Raw?" When she was friends with Raw Ali. Those were the days. Those were the days. If you know, you know. Okay. I grew up on DMX, Park Chin, and Keisha. I wonder where all the soul in the music went. Is that raw? I cracked myself up. I cracked myself up. Chun Li was a really good music video, and I'm really excited to see it because you know how with the Vanguard they do like the whole tribute dances and everything like that. So like I'm really excited to see that like on stage. So that's gonna be like extra lit. Um, Remember when Nikki started blowing up? Rashida and the other girls, other female tried to work together to drown out Nikki. They forgot they weren't that talented, and Rashida still sound like Shawty Love. I'm Rashida, and I rap like Shawty Love. Yeah, to me, Trina doesn't have the influence like Nikki has. I agree with that 100%. Trina to me is more known in Miami, and it's sad to say, but it's just facts. Like she's Miami's superstar. She's not. She couldn't go to like to certain states and be their superstar. Nikki's like a worldwide superstar. So Trina hasn't hit that level yet. And I think it's because of the consistency. And it's not Trina's fault. And I'll defend Trina on this. I remember she was supposed to put out this album for like years, but like she had a problem with her label and like her team. So that held her back a lot. So I could give Trina that point. I feel like had she put out that album and kept being more consistent sooner, if she didn't have all that problems with her team, I think she would have been on the level Nikki was on. Because the Trina fans, they do go hard as Nikki. So I'll give her that. Trina should have gotten a Abuja just proportion. I don't think it has nothing to do with her body. It's just her music consistency. That's it. But it's not her fault. Like I said, with her team and her having the issues with her team, I think that had a lot to do with her downfall and her like falling off or whatever like that. So that's what I think. So let's get into Candy versus Marlo. So if you guys are Real Housewives of Atlanta watchers like me, I wanted to talk about those two going at it. Jack going at it. Are you team? Comment down below if you're team Marlo, and comment down below if you're team Candy. Me, I am team Candy. To me, I admire Candy's business work ethic. I admire Candy as a person. She's smart business wise. She's smart intellectually. She just knows what she's doing. Okay, so that's why I love Candy. So last night they went at it because Candy was talking about, well, Marlo was questioning Drew's husband on why she isn't adopting Drew's son, right? Because Drew's son isn't Drew's husband's kid. Drew's son is with another baby daddy. So Marlo felt the need to question her that. But mind you, during this season, Marlo has taken in her nephews, and I guess her nephews pissed her off so bad she kicked the nephews out. Mind you, they're underage. She kicked them out. She said, "Go with your other sister." Mind you, the nephew's mom is mentally ill, so Marlo took them in. So Candy felt like, why are you questioning him on not adopting him physically, the child on paper, when you kicked your nephews out? Which I'm like, thank you, Candy. You're being a hypocrite. So Marlo went crazy, said she's only known in Atlanta and all that. I'm like, listen, Candy's not Trina. Trina's mostly known in Miami, but Candy's known worldwide, okay? Every man wants a woman. Listen, she's written for everybody. You feel me? And I feel like Marlo is jealous. Marlo is in her feelings all this season. And what do you guys think about her having a peach? I don't think she should have gotten that peach. I'm sorry. They should have given that peach to somebody else. Marlo would have been doing all she's doing even without the peach. So y'all just wasted money. When y'all could have had a new housewife, paid her less, had her be thirsty as ever, probably bring just as much drama as Marlo, and you still would have had Marlo there and a new housewife. Why give her a peach? I don't think she should have been given a peach. I'm sorry. I'm all for, you feel me, a black woman living it up, but I feel like as if Marlo's trying too hard to be the villain. I feel like just her getting that peach, she felt as if she had to prove herself and she had to bring it so people could be like, "Ooh, she earned her peach," when she didn't have to do that. All she had to do was be herself. So Bravo failed with that one. And a lot of people feel as if Sanya should not be brought back next season. I was thinking that at first, but like now I'm kind of thinking we need to stop doing these one hit wonders. Give these girls a second season to kind of prove themselves, especially that we've seen with Drew. Drew has brought it this season. She's funny as hell. She's not scared of confrontation. She loves to argue. She likes to fight. So it's like, don't get rid of her yet. You know what I'm saying? Give her a second season and see what she can do. Because she might bring us some iconic moments. Plus, her getting into it already later on this season with Kenya, it's going to be kind of funny because we know Kenya's not going to take Sonya's shit just like Drew did, okay? Just because she run the tracks of Jamaica. You feel me? Kenya's not intimidated. So that's just not going to happen. You said that's a good question. SR, what did question? Oh, yeah. Are all these women really wives? Candy's the only one married. Sonya's married. Drew's married. And that's it. So there's 3 housewives. Sheree's not married. Marlo's not married. Kenya is in a process of a divorce. So she's in between. So really 4 housewives and 2 non-housewives. So yeah, most of them are housewives though. So you got to give them that. We're Real Housewives in New York. Y'all can't judge these Atlanta housewives because Real Housewives in New York, none of them was married. I think only one person their last season was married, like 1 or 2 or something. All of them was like single. So they don't really care about the name of the show. Yeah, I agree. Give them one more season to get acclimated. Definitely. Thank you. Because these one hit wonder, like they keep messing up with giving girls one season that should have been brought back the next season. Because you know who was a prime example of that? Oh, I forgot her name. Season 11. Oh, I forgot her name. Shamari DeVoe should have been given a peach for season 12. There's no reason why she shouldn't have been brought back. She brought it back her first season. She brought it her first and only season. She got into it with Marlo. You feel me? She got into it. Who else did she get into it with? I think she got into it with Eva or something like that. But she brought it her season. You feel me? She opened up her life. She talked about how her husband or whatever, they had an open marriage at one point and stuff like that. And Nene kind of snitched on herself that season because she was just like, so you mean to tell me you can't have no big dick? Like she kind of snitched on herself because she basically admitted, hey, like I'm in an open relationship too at the time with Greg. And how come you can't have the big D, but I can? Like that's not fair. So I think she should have been given a peach. Shamari was robbed. I'm sorry. She really was robbed. Not married, but claiming got housewives up. No wonder you got women out here confused on their plane. Yeah, Shamari couldn't remember her name. Yeah, she should have been given a peach, period. The only person I think that was a good one-hit wonder that thank God they didn't give him a peach was Kim Fields. That was smart because this wasn't the show for Kim. I don't know who agreed to cast her. It just wasn't it. And y'all know Candy, when she get mad, she like, oh, wow, because, you know, she clenches her teeth. Marlo, why are you talking all that shit? Because, like, did you kick your nephews out? Like, I'm confused. Like, Marlo, you don't even got a man to even talk about. So, like, what is you talking about? You know, Candy, she clenches the teeth extra, extra hard. So, yeah. Can we talk about Wet Wet and Wop Wop? Ain't that crazy? We talking about people that's I'm gonna do a Zeus Town Hall soon verse with the whole Wet Wet and Wop Wop and everything like that. So we're gonna get into that soon with the Zeus Town Hall. I'm probably gonna drop it tomorrow. So those are all the topics I have for today. And this Marlo Halftime Fabulous. Candy, you don't even got a man. Kenya, okay? Kenya, your mother doesn't even want you. What are you talking about? That's Marlo. Marlo voice deeper than fucking Todd's. Todd's voice is so light and so light and fragile. And Marlo sound like a man. Like, oh God. All right, entertainers, please hit that like button. It's about 35 to 33 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Comment down below your topics. How you guys team Candy? You guys team Marlo? Do you guys think Nicki deserves that Vanguard Award? And do you guys think Doja Cat is having a breakdown or is this all for attention? All right, entertainers, we are out, babies.
No personal thing.